So moving on now to Noel McLean from the Broadcasting, Entertainment, Communications and Theatre Union. Are you there, Noel?
I am, Andrew. Thank you for the invite. Appreciate that very much. So, yeah, I'm from Bectu. Bectu is a trade union in the UK that represents thousands of members in the arts and creative industries who are non-performing grades. So lots of tech grades, lots of backstage people as well, many of whom made their living and honed their skills, to be fair, working on tours within the EU. Important, I think, to highlight the point that Ian made earlier, that music's a big part of that, but it's not the only part. Lots of theatrical touring protection are affected by it as well. So you'll hear lots today about facts, and they're going to keep being repeated, and that's because they are absolute facts. The UK is a net exporter of tech and tech skills. UK technicians are the envy of the world. Highly skilled people working in high-end technologies. Prior to the pandemic lockdown, the creative sector was the fastest growing sector of the UK economy. It had a growth rate of more than twice that of the UK economy as a whole. That was overall contributing £11 billion to the UK economy. So we've got an economic and cultural powerhouse here, and the lack of specific provisions in the Trade Cooperation Agreement puts all that at risk, and it leaves people facing a mountain of bureaucracy and cost, neither of which they can afford. We can't lose sight of the fact that it's been made earlier. We need to make it again. We are emerging from lockdown. At the very time when people need support and help, the government seems to be giving them more barriers and more obstacles to get over. Our members are reporting that since Brexit, job alerts that they relied on in the past for years are now coming through with an explicit sentence saying that UK passport holders need not apply. We've got testimony after testimony from our members proving how the current arrangements, as they are, could end up depriving them of about 50% of their annual income. Our members' careers, because of what they do, are often built on a series of engagements, multiple tours throughout the year, kind of bolted together, that often go longer than the length of one single kind of tour. But that's the financial cost. But there's another cost here. It's almost incalculable, and that's the cost that's going to be lost because of these barriers in terms of cultural exchange. People are seriously discussing leaving the industry. Some already have. Resolving this, sitting down and getting this sorted out really could save those people's careers and keep them in the industry. And if we lose those people, then we'll lose the skills. So we welcome anything that removes or reduces these barriers, not only because it would help restore their earnings to our members, but it would keep people in the industry and keep the UK as a global leader in this specialised area. Bectu, along with others, has campaigned tirelessly for an agreement which protects jobs, livelihoods, and the fragile ecology that only comes about through cultural exchange. We've written to the Secretary of State, the Chancellor, and indeed the Prime Minister on this issue. Many in the panel have done the same. Through our European colleagues and our affiliations internationally, we've also raised this directly with the President of the EU Commission. I've long been an admirer, actually, of the DCMS Select Committee, people like Kevin, but across the political spectrum, the work they've been doing, I've long admired that. But that admiration is only swamped by the sheer frustration of watching the Secretary of State. To be honest, to see him claim this is top of his inbox is actually laughable. And then to see him claim that they're assessing the impact and working out what to do, I find fairly patronising and a little bit offensive. I say patronising because it feels as if we're being patted on the head and told we don't understand how complex these matters are. And it's offensive because this matter was raised to them long before Brexit took place. And workable solutions that don't mean reopening the TCA have been on his desk because people in the industry have provided them and sent them to him. So we seem to be in one of those rare situations where an agreement would benefit everybody, but without one, everyone will suffer. And to not take hold of that opportunity, grasp it, work on it and deal with it would be damaging, heartbreaking, and take this country back. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to pledge the full support of Bectu for this campaign. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Noel McLean there from Bectu.